solve some numericals on projectile motion. A cricket ball is thrown at a speed of 28 meters per second in a direction 30 degrees above the horizontal. Correct? Huh? Calculate maximum time taken by the ball to reach its seam level, the distance from the thrower to the point where the ball returns to the same level. These are the three questions which are being asked. Let us make a solution. This is x, this is y. One ball is thrown with initial velocity u and it will make a parabolic path. This angle we call angle of projection. This is origin, point of projection. First we shall calculate what is that maximum height. This is h. So h is given by u square sin square theta divided by 2g. What you know? U square sin square theta divided by 2g, which will be equal to, must know what is value of u, theta and g. U value is given 28 meter per second, theta value is given 30 degree, g value is given 9.8 meter per second square. So this will be equal to 28 square into sin square 30 divided by how much? 2 into 9.8. 2 into 9.8. So h will be equal to 28 square is 784 into 1 by 4 sin theta is 1 by 2, sin square theta is 1 by 4. 4 divided by 2 into 9.8. If you solve for this, 2 into 9.8, 4 into 2 you do 8 into 9.8. 8 9s are 72. So you solve for this nearly. If you solve for this, you are going to get 10 meters. You are going to get how much? 10 meters. So maximum height is how much? 10 meters. Second question. Time taken by the ball to reach its same level. He is asking time of flight. Time of flight. We will calculate time of flight. What is that? Tf 2u sin theta by g. 2 into 28 into sin 30 divided by 9.8. So 56 into 56 divided by 2. Correct, huh? 56 divided by 2 or 56 divided by 19.6. 56 divided by 2 8 ja 16, 2 2 ja 4, 56. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So 2 goes into denominator. 1 minute. So what is that? 56 divided by 19.6 it is. Why? 2 into 9.8. 2 into 9.8 is 19.6. How much you are getting? You can check this. 2.85 seconds. This is the time of flight. How much? This is the time of flight. Next. This is second one. Let us find third one. What is that? The distance from the thrower to the point where the ball returns to the same level. He is indirectly asking range. He is indirectly asking the range. We will find the range. What is that? Range R is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g will be equal to 28 square into sin 2 theta. What is the value of sin 2 theta? This is 30 into sin 60. Sin 60 divided by 9.8. So this will be equal to sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 can be written as 784 into root 3 by 2. Root root 3 divided by 2 into 9.9. If you solve root 3 value, keep remembered. What is that? Where I can write here. Root 3 value approximately will take 1.7. Solve for this, nearly you will get an answer of 69 meter. 69 meter. What is it? This is NCERT problem. See here, one interesting question we have. A boy wants to throw letter wrapped over a stone. A boy wants to throw letter wrapped over a stone. If in my video the letters you are not understanding means, please write it down. For especially this problem, I believe maybe you are not able to see, or you can see, understand. That is why I am pronouncing it. You write down in your notes. To his friend across the street 40 meter wide. Across the street 40 meter wide. The boy's window is 10 meter below the friend's window. The boy's window is 10 meter below friend's window. Once again I will repeat. A boy wants to throw a letter wrapped over a stone to his friend across the street 40 meter wide. The boy's window is 10 meter below the friend's window. How should he throw the stone? When he is focused on this question, how should he throw the stone? When he is asking that question, he is asking what? He is asking how should he throw? If I want to throw a stone, how should I throw if you ask me? How should I throw? I must throw with particular initial velocity, particular angle of projection. So what are the things I need to find? I need to find theta and u. That is the meaning of how should he throw the stone. So I must find the angle of projection, I must find the initial velocity. So what are the things here? He is telling, imagine this is one building and this is another building. Here let's take window V, W1 is there, window W2 is there. He wants from this guy, this is a street now, the street is having a distance of 40 meter wide. This guy, both are friends now. This guy, this is one building 2, this is building 1. This guy from his window, he wants to throw a letter to this guy. Correct no? So if he wants to throw a letter having street 50 meter wide, the boy's window is 10 meter below the friend's window. If I draw one line, what is this distance? This distance is 10 meter. Correct now? His window is 10 meter. How should he throw? He should throw in such a manner such that the maximum height of the projectile has to be how much? 10 meter. Do you agree? The maximum height of the projectile must be 10 meter. So this is theta, this is u. So if this is the maximum height of the projectile, he must throw 10 meter. What should be the range? See here. Maximum height bisects the line into two parts. So if this is 40 meter, range will be equal to 2 into 40 meter. If for the first half, if it is covering 40 meter, again this body to come back to this object to come back downward, how much it will take? Again it is going to take 40 meter. Correct now? So the total range of this projectile will be 2 into 40. How much? It is 80. Correct now? Very interesting question. Now I know heads and I know maximum range of this projectile, whatever I am throwing. Our target is to find u and theta. See here, I have given you one relation. Tan theta is equal to 4h by r. Yes or no? Do you remember? Tan theta is equal to 4h by r. From this relation, I will find theta. Tan theta is equal to 4 into 10 divided by r is how much? 80 meter. This will become 80. So this will become how much? Tan theta is equal to 1 by 2 or theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 2. This is the value of theta you must put. Correct? Keep remember this one. Correct, no? Tan theta is 1 by 2. That is one thing. So I found out theta value, how much tan inverse of 1 by 2. Tan theta is 1 by 2 I said. Next to find u. This is question A. Let us find question B. To find the initial velocity, I must know certain equation. I can use any one of them. Height and range. Correct, no? If I use height and range, what is the problem we are facing? Let us take h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2. In this, what is the problem we are facing? I know that theta value as tan inverse of 1 by 2. I don't know the value of sin theta. In this case, how to solve? I will tell you. See here, tan theta is 1 by 2. You do one thing. I will find the value of sin theta from this value. This is one of the technique you must know. Using tan theta value, I can find the value of, what is that? Theta. Not theta, sin theta. I cannot find theta without using calcium technique. Correct? Huh? What I can do, I will draw one right angle triangle. If I take this is theta, to this right angle triangle, at the time you don't know theta, you can find the value of sin theta. I will show you the thing. Tan theta is 1 by 2 means, let us consider opposite by base. This is 1 by 2. If this is 1 by 2, opposite by base, what will be hypotenuse? Root of 2 square plus 1 square. That will be root 5. From this, calculate the value of sin theta. What will be the value of sin theta now? Opposite by hypotenuse. Sin theta will be equal to 1 by root 5. Correct, no? 1 by root 5. So, sin theta value is, this is a technique, mathematical technique, how to find. Sin theta value is 1 by root 5. Sin square theta value will be 1 by 5. Correct, no? 1 by 5. I am going to rub this. So, see here. What I can do is, h is equal to, h is how much? 10. So 10 meter is equal to u square is how much? Let us keep as it is. Sin theta means 1 by root 5 whole square divided by 2 into 9.3. 2 into 9.3. So this will become 19.6. This will become 196. If I take this, 196 is equal to u square divided by 5. Correct, no? So u square is equal to how much? U square is equal to how much? You are getting 980. How much it is? 980. So root of 980, you will get nearly equal to how much? 31.3 meter per second. This is the value of, what it now? This is the value of initial velocity of the projectile. What it now? Very interesting problem. So only you can solve the, whatever the formulas I used, you have to understand. Whatever the formulas I have derived and given, that is more important. See here, one problem we have, a particle is projected with a velocity 2 into root of gh. So that it just clears two walls of height h, which are at a distance 2h from each other. Show that the time of passing between the walls is, 2 into root of h by g. See here, this will be that. Correct, no? This is y, this is x, and let's say this is initial velocity. Got it, no? The body gets projected like this. Got it, no? Imagine that two walls of height h. This is one wall, this is another wall. Such that they are having height h. This projectile motion just passes through these walls. This is what is doing. so that it just clears two walls of height h which are at a distance of 2h. Correct? Huh? Which are at a distance of 2h. So this projectile motion, which is given with initial velocity u, covers, it moves in such a manner, it just passes through 2 points on the top of the walls which are having height h, same height, and the distance between the wall is 2h. This is what given in the question. Show that the time of passing between the walls is 2h. If I take the time between, let us take this point A, this point B. Time taken by the projectile to travel from point A to B is how much? T, which is given by how much? T is equal to, I must prove, 2 into root of h by. What is initial velocity? Initial velocity in which the body is projected, he has given how much? 2 into root of. How I am going to solve? If you see here, how I am going to solve? What I am going to do is, I will imagine there is a projectile motion which is happening from point A to B. I will imagine there is a projectile motion which is happening from point A to B. So I will consider this as V0. At this point, body has got V0 velocity at point A. Now it makes a projectile motion which has got range 2h. Correct? No? Which has got range 2h. Let us take this angle as theta. Focus on point A to B. I need to find V0. For a complete projectile motion, I can find here. This is the, at this point velocity is u. At this point velocity is v0. So for this complete projectile motion, I have given one formula. Velocity of particle at any position x comma y, at any position x comma y. What is the formula? I have derived previously. V is equal to root of u square minus 2gy. Do you remember? Correct? Where v is the final velocity of the particle at any point having position x comma y. So I said that velocity is not depending on x coordinate, it is depending on only y coordinate. You can check the previous derivation. From this formula, in this case, I am calculating the velocity at point A for this complete projectile motion for the initial velocity u. Correct? Now, what is the y coordinate distance? It will be h now. Here it will be h. So, from this equation, I can write final velocity at point V, V0 is equal to root of u square minus 2 into g into y. What is that? G into y. What is the y? Y coordinate is h. So this will become, correct? No? This will become h. V0. What is u? U is 2 into root of hg. Sorry, root of gh. Substitute. This becomes u is how much? 4gh minus 2gh. So v0 will become how much? Root of 2gh. This is the velocity at this point. How much? v0 is equal to root of 2gh. Got it? Now you will find what? What is our target? I need to prove time taken. So, time of flight. This is the initial velocity. This is angle theta. So, I need to find time of flight. Time taken by the particle to reach from point A to B. If I assume that this is another projectile motion from point A to B, I need to find time of flight for this. One thing I found out, the point A initial velocity is v naught, how much? Root 2gh. Now another thing I need to find, what is that? Angle theta. What I need to find? Angle theta. How to find angle theta? See, I will find an angle theta. Where is this one? I'm going to rub this now. Range is equal to how much? See, for this, range is equal to 2h. Forget about it. Range is equal to u square sine 2 theta by g. Correct now? For this, from point A to B, what is the range? 2h. In this case, what is range? 2h. What is initial velocity in this case? V naught, which is given by root 2gh. So here r is equal to 2h. So 2h is equal to u square. U square is nothing but V naught. V naught is how much? Root of 2gh. So root of 2gh means it will be just 2gh into sine 2 theta divided by h to h, g gets cancelled, everything is getting cancelled. You are going to get sine 2 theta is equal to 1. Sine 2 theta is equal to 1, or 2 theta is equal to how much? 90 degree. 2 theta will be equal to 90 degree. I am going to rub here. Here 2 theta is equal to 90 degree. Theta is equal to 45 degree. So I got this theta angle how much? 45. Correct, huh? What is our target? To find the time of flight. So I know initial velocity is root 2gh and I know theta is equal to 45 degree. I know theta is equal to 45 degree. If I rub this, what will happen? See here, theta is equal to 45 degree, V naught is equal to root 2gh. I want to find time of flight. T is equal to 2u sin theta by g, 2v naught sin theta by T is equal to 2 into root of 2gh sin 45 divided by T is equal to 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 means this will become 2 into root of 2gh into divided by 1 by root 2 all divided by. Correct, no? Or this G, I can write it as next step point. Next step point. What is that? This T will be equal to how much? T will be equal to 2 into root of 2gh into 1 by root 2 divided by root g into root g. Root g into root g, what I will get? G. Root g into root g, I will get. So here root g, one root g, another root g is getting cancelled. Root 2 is getting cancelled. Root h is remaining, root g is remaining. T is equal to 2 into root of h by g. Got it here? This is the result. So keep remember this formula, sometimes it might be useful for you. See here, one simple question we have. At what angle should a projectile be thrown such that the horizontal range of the projectile will be equal to half of its maximum value. I must throw a projectile theta for particular theta such that the range will become R max divided by 2. R max divided by 2. Correct? No? So see here. R max is given by U square by G. How can you say? R max is when theta is equal to 45 degree. When theta is equal to 45 degree, U square sin 2 theta by G will become U square by G. We have solved. R max will become U square by G. So R will become U square by 2G. What I need to find? I need to find theta. So R is equal to U square sin 2 theta divided by G. This is R. R is equal to U square by 2G. So I will equate them. If I equate them, U square by 2G will be equal to U square sin 2 theta divided by G. G, U square is getting cancelled. What you will get? You will get 2 theta sin inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 theta. Correct? No? Sin inverse of 1 by 2, 1 minute. Correct? No? Sin inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to. What is this? 30 degree is equal to 2 theta. Correct? No? And theta will be equal to 15 degree. Theta will be equal to 15 degree. So for angle 15 degree, if you throw a projectile motion, for angle 15 degree, if you throw object, I will show you. For a particular initial velocity u, 15 degree, the range will be equal to R max by 2. Correct? No? This is another angle also is there. If they ask another angle, what is that? We have studied that. Another angle of projection, let us take theta 2. Correct? No? Let us take theta 2. Such that if it is thrown with the same initial velocity, it will form a range. What is that condition? Another. To form a same range, what is theta 2? We have studied. What we have studied previously? Theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. This relation where we have studied? We have studied this relation when the angle of projections are different to projectile motion. If they are thrown with the same initial velocity, their angle of projection might be different, but they will form the same range. In that case, theta 1 plus theta 2 will be equal to 90 degree. Theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. Here, theta 15 degree. In this case, I can write 15 degree plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. Theta 2 I have taken in the diagram as this angle. So this is theta 1. So theta 2 also can be written as 75 degree. Even for 75 degree, you will form a range which is having R max by 2. Got it? No? You will form a range which is having R max by 2. See here, one question we have. One projectile motion is there. They have not given initial velocity, but they have given angle theta, how much? 45 degree. And they have given, what is that? In the question, this projectile motion will make a journey in such a manner. There is one pole here. Are you understanding? There is one pole place. It just touches the top of the height of the pole. It just touches the top of height of the pole. Now what happens? The pole is having distance A from the origin, and from the pole, the object will fall down to the ground with a distance B. This is what he has given. and he has given height of the pole is h. Height of the pole is h. Now what is his question is? His question is very simple. Find the height of the pole. Find the height of pole in terms of a comma b. In terms of a comma b. You have to find the height of the pole in terms of a comma b. So see, initial velocity is not given, angle is given, and somewhere at a particular position, let us take this point as P. Correct? No? He has given the height. So what formula you can use? Think about velocity, think about initial velocity, think about time of flight, think about horizontal range, think about maximum range. No one can help here. Correct? No? Most of the time. So what is that this problem is about? If you deal this problem, if you observe this problem, see what I am going to do. I am assuming this point P is at x comma y. I must find height of the pole in terms of AB. Observe this. This coordinates x comma y. Don't you think this y is h only? See here. This is h, y coordinate. If particle is moving like this, the position of the particle at this point is y is equal to h. What about x? X is equal to a. So what I can write? The coordinates x comma y is nothing but a comma h. Correct? A comma h for the position of a particle at the point top of the pole. Correct? At the point top of the pole. Now I must find the height of the pole. That means find y in terms of x values. Find y in terms of x values. What is this question? Find the height of the pole means find the value of y in terms of x coordinates. You have learned equation of trajectory motion. What is that? Y is equal to x tan theta minus x tan theta minus x square tan theta divided by r. Equation of trajectory. What this equation will tell you? This equation will tell you the relation between y and x. I told you. Here what is my question? I must find the value of y at this point in terms of x. In terms of x. So how I have to find? This is the relation between y and x. I am going to find the value of y in terms of x. Here given theta is how much? 45 degrees. I know r, we need to find r. What is the range? Range of the projectile. See here. Range is, see here. This distance I have taken b. This distance I have taken a. So range is equal to a plus b. In this case. Theta, you know. X value what? What is x value? X is a from the coordinate. Y is h. Y is h. So this equation h is equal to a into tan 45 degree minus a square into tan 45 degree divided by range a plus b. Divided by range a plus b. So this will become h is equal to tan 45 1, tan 45 1. This will become a square plus ab. Correct now? Minus a square. This is 1, this is 1. So I am multiplying a plus b here. A into a plus b will become a into b. A square plus a into b minus a square. A square get cancelled. This will become, let me write, a square plus ab divided by a plus b minus a square divided by a plus b. This will be equal to how much? This will be equal to ab divided by a plus b. So this is the height. What is the height? Height is ab divided by a plus b. This is the problem regarding equation of trajectory motion. Correct, no? So, what you can learn from this problem? Look at the given data. When there are no use of formulas of velocity at a point, maximum range, time of flight, all those things when they are not useful, you have to understand this is y and x. When you are finding the relation between y and x, this is alternative form of trajectory, equation of trajectory motion. It is the alternative form, correct now? So another form is also there. X tan theta minus half into g square divided by u square cos square theta into x. Correct now? Two formulas are there for equation of trajectory motion. This is one of the format which I am using. When you are going to use this type of equation, when you are finding the relation between y and x, these formulas will be used. You have to keep it. So we have one very conceptual question. You will get clear idea after solving this question. Okay? See here. One projectile motion is there. One body is projected with, this is not 2 meter per second, this is 20 meter per second. One body is projected with 20 meter per second with an angle of projection 30 degrees. Find the speed of a ball, that is one ball is projected with 20 meter per second with an angle of projection 30 degrees. What you need to find is, you need to find the speed of ball for 2 seconds, then the distance of ball from its point of projection 1 second after being thrown. The distance of ball from its point of projection 1 second after being thrown. Correct, no? What is the from point of projection we need to find? So we will find the two questions. We are going to find the two questions. First question, let me make the same diagram little bit larger. Correct, no? This is y, this is x. One body is projected with initial velocity 20 meter per second. Correct, no? Having angle theta how much? 30 degrees. Find the speed of a ball after 2 seconds. Let's say after particular time t, the speed of the particle is v. Speed of the particle is v. I need to find v now. I have direct formula, but what is the problem is I must know the angle. Correct, no? I will resolve this v into two components. I will resolve this. Let us take this alpha. This will become vx. This will become vy, such that v is equal to vx I cap plus vy j cap. Vector v. Correct, no? Vx I cap plus vy j cap. Are you understanding? This we know. We have studied, I told you. Correct, no? So in the same manner, you can write what is that mod of v is equal to vx square plus vy square. Now it is our job to find vx and vy. Along x, if you think, forget about y, along x. What is the initial velocity? Ux. Here along y, it is uy. Ux is equal to u cos theta, which is nothing but vx only. Because along x-axis there is nothing acceleration acting, so the velocity remains constant. Ux will remain as vx. Ux will remain as vx. So ux will remain as vx means what? What is the value of vx now? U is 20 into cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. 20 root 3 by 2 meter per second. 20 root 3 by 2 meter per second is the value of Vx. It remains constant. Let us find the value of along Yx. Correct, no? Let us find the value along Yx. So I am going to rub this. First question and I am going to rub this. You have to write the question. The question is find the velocity after time t is equal to 2 seconds, and I am taking that velocity at this point is 2 seconds now. I will write along y-axis. Along y-axis, observe, forget about x. What is happening? At this point, velocity using Vy is equal to Uy plus At In this case, Vy is equal to Uy is U sin theta minus G, because there is an acceleration acting downward. There is an acceleration acting downward. Minus G. In this case, T is equal to how much? 2 seconds. So Vy, which is downward, I must get in negative direction 100%. See, U sin theta 20 into sin 30. What is the value of sin 30? 1 by 2 minus 10. He has taken to take 10 into T, that is 20. Correct? So from this, what is the value of Vy you are getting? This is 20, this is 10. 10 minus 20 is minus 10 meter per second. So here, minus sign is indicating direction is downward. Minus sign is indicating direction is downward. So this is the value of Vy. This is the value of Vx. Find the mod value. How to find the mod value? V is equal to root of, I have not put arrow mark, this is magnitude only, Vx square plus Vy square. So V is equal to root of 20 root 3, this will become 20 root 3 by 2 whole square plus, how much it is? Vy square. Vy square is minus 10, that is 10 square. Values I am taking. I am taking only values. I am taking only values. Correct, no? How much it will be? How much it will be? I will rub here. This is 3. This is 400 divided by 4. So this will become how much? Root 3 square is 3. 20 square is 400. 400 divided by 2 square is 4. This will become 3 into 100. So here V will become how much? Root of 300 plus 100. This will become V is equal to root 400. How much? 20 meter per second. After 2 seconds, the speed of the particle is how much? 20 meter per second. Velocity means I must give the direction. I must write in terms of ij cap. Vxi cap plus Vy cap, I must write in that case. Now I don't want, I found out the value of speed is asking. Speed is asked. You have to write down the question previously. Correct, no? So this is what the first thing. What is that answer? 20 meter per second. 20 meter per. Second question. Read the B question. See. Read the question number C. Read the question number B. What is that? Question number B. The distance of ball from the point of projection after 1 second. Correct, no? See here, let us take another point Q. This is R. The distance of the ball from point of projection. Correct, now? The distance of the ball, this is the T is equal to 1 second. Find the distance from this point to this point. This is the point of projection. Correct, now? After T seconds, if the ball was here, find this distance. Correct, now? Let us draw one line. If I draw one line like this is Y, this is X. So such that the vector R will become Xi cap plus Yj cap. Are you understanding? Vector R is nothing but what? R is nothing but Xi cap plus Yj cap. Are you understanding? So this vector magnitude of R will be X square plus Y square. Position. I am talking about position. So he is asking R here. The distance of a ball from its point of projection 1 second after being. After 1 second, let's say the point is here. I am finding the distance from the origin to this point. Correct, no? So this is the X distance covered after 1 second. This is the Y distance covered after 1 second. This is the logic. Let us look along X axis. I need to find along X. Along X, X is equal to U cos theta into T. For T is equal to 1 second. Correct, no? Velocity Velocity is the distance traveled by time. Are you understanding? This is ux, or another step you want me to write? Ux into t. This will become u cos theta into t. Correct, no? How much it is? How much it will be? It will be x is equal to u is how much? 20. 20 into root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. This is the meter value. Meter. Correct, no? Because t is equal to 1 second. Into t is equal to 1 second. X will become 20 root 3 divided by 2 meter. Find y. We shall find. What is the value of y? The distance of a ball from the point of projection 1 second after being thrown means I am finding r. I am finding r. Try to understand. I am finding r. Correct, huh? So see here. What is this? 1 minute. You can see here. Along y-axis. If you look along y-axis, what will happen? Along y-axis, you can see object is moving like this. So using s is equal to ut plus half at square. Using s is equal to ut plus half at square. What is that formula I can write? Y is equal to uyt minus half gt square. So y is equal to, from here again I will write, y is equal to u sin theta t minus half gt square. Correct, no? What is the value? Y is equal to u is 20, sin 30 is how much? 1 by 2 into 1 minus half into 10 into 1 square. Half into 10 into, I will write separate line. Okay? Now see here, you got this now. Remember this value. X value I got 20 or root 3 by 2 meter. I got this one. Let us find y value. See here, y value I have written, this is y is equal to u sin 30 or t minus half gt square. If I substitute the value, 20 into sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin u sin 30. Sorry, u sin 30, this is 1 by 2. Correct, huh? So into 1 second minus half into 10 into 1 square. Got it, huh? Y is equal to how much you will get? Y is equal to 20 by 10. This is 10 minus 5. How much it is? 5. Y is equal to 5 meter. The value of y is equal to how much? 5 meter. The value of y is equal to. So, what is the distance from the origin? What is the distance from the origin? R is equal to. I am going to rub this now. I am going to rub this. I believe you can see this 5 meter. Correct now? I have written in a green chart. See better. You can see that R is equal to root of x square plus y square. R is equal to root of x value is 20 root 3 by 2. How much it is? 300 square. Previously I have done. 20 square is 400 into 3 divided by 20 plus 5 square. It is 20. How much it is? Root 300 plus 25, which will be equal to root 325. Correct, no? Root 325 can be written as 5 root 13 meter. This value is how much? R value is how much? 5 root 13 meter. This is the distance of the conception. Some more questions we'll solve in the next class. Correct?